do you offer them the opportunity to buy into the membership the moment that they download the Tripwire, or no?
Yes.
Okay. So it's download this and then maybe like a VSL or something that says, hey, if you want to get the most out of this, join our monthly membership, yada, yada, yada. What's the conversion rate from your opt-in to your initial subscription?
So I want to say lifetime, my list is 35,000 and we've had over 2,500 paying members. So 7-8% for the total list.
My question really is around how many people take it as the initial upsell in the funnel versus how many people take it in.
I'd have to check. I think it's not super high.
It's not too high, is it?
Yeah, you know, like again, it's like one thing that I've struggled with where if you put me in front of someone, I'm extremely persuasive, and it's like if I go on social media or email the list, I can drive all this traffic and sales, but then can the list do it for me? And if the answer is no, then that's a struggle in scaling things up.
Right. Okay. So that gives me more context to the question. So what I will say from our perspective in the agency, it is the most difficult thing on the planet to sell a subscription upfront. And when you talk to venture capitalists, and I'll just give you an example, we worked with a company called Podium, and their startup was I think it was like $197 a month. They were willing to pay $900 cost per acquisition for that subscription because they were playing the game of exiting it later on. They weren't playing the game of being profitable today, right? And unless you've got a whole bunch of VC money behind you, that doesn't work. So you got to be profitable today. So the opt-in lead magnet that goes to the subscription, in my opinion, is not the best model for what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
The best model for what you're trying to do is pack something with absolutely ridiculous value into the front end and offer it at an absolutely no-brainer price. And when I say a no-brainer price, I'm talking about like maybe $37, right? So what can we give somebody on a price point that ranges from $9.97 to $37 that solves a huge problem right now, today, that they would be willing to open their wallet for because it's indefinite impact to them, and then offer them the subscription, because the free lead magnet brings in so many people and the ad is saying free and everything's saying free that when they actually see it, they go, ugh, it's one of those things. Right. Whereas if we offer something of incredible value up front for a ridiculously cheap price, and one of the things we use all the time is believe it or not, is a book. You know, we have so many clients that offer a book, you know, as either free plus shipping or a digital version of the book for $4.95 or whatever. And then what you can do is you can create an order bump on the checkout page, not an upsell, but the actual order bump, the one-click order bump for $4.95 to $9.95. And we typically get a 50% take rate on that. So if we look at, let's just say a $37 price point, because that's one that I'm very familiar with, you might pay $80 cost per acquisition on that $37. But then when you add in the order bump, you know, you're offsetting another 5 to 10. So now you're in for 45. So you're in the whole $45.
Yeah.
The likelihood of somebody pressing a one-click upsell to subscribe to your community is exponentially higher than someone filling out all of the fields. And it's exponentially higher if they're a buyer, not a looky-loo coming through. And then oftentimes what we'll do is we'll say, okay, let's add the subscription as the upsell. No, you don't want that. Let's downsell you to a 7-day free trial.
Yeah.
No, you don't want that. Okay, we're going to add a ridiculously valuable extra package. Maybe it's a 30-day masterclass or something like that. It's usually valued at $500. And we're going to add it to your order for $49, 90% off. And it includes a 30-day subscription to the community.
Yeah.
So we're leading into the marketplace, only talking to the buyers, which seasons the pixel more to look for buyers. And the one-click upsell mechanism is much easier to get the subscription. And it's harder to say no after you've said yes with your credit card already psychologically. And then we can take them through this, like, do you want to add it? No. 7-day free trial? No, still no. How about I give you this $500 thing for $50 more that includes a 30-day trial of it. And now that extra $50 thing also offsets some of your cost per acquisition. So, you know, like if you want to look at an example, you can see what I did with, it's called Go Pipeline Pro. I did a white label of Go High Level software, and I gave them a $37 lifetime license. And they got their landing pages, their contact manager, their reputation manager. They got like all these things. And I said, you'd pay all these money for subscription every month for these, but you can get it one time for 37. And then on the next page, I said, okay, but do you want the automated follow-up mechanisms like SMS, like email, like this, like that? Well, you can add that for $99 a month. No. Downsell 7-day free trial. No. How about a master class on how to set up your entire funnel and your entire follow-up systems for $50, which is usually $500, and a 30-day free trial. And as a result, we get about 24% of our buyers take one of the subscription level options. And then obviously we've got our own email follow-up nurture series, you know, to the people who don't take it, that just wanted the license. Like, this is how crazy it is. Let me give you one like example. I always think I'm smart, right? Because I always want to test stuff. So I said, hey, if we're getting people in for $37 lifetime license for $80 CPA, imagine if we called it an annual license instead of a lifetime license. Annual, we'll charge you $37 annual license. My brain was going, oh man, we're doing 30 to 40 of these a day. If they could rebill in a year, you know, like it's $1,000 a day compounding. I changed one word in the offer from lifetime to annual, and my cost per acquisition went from $72 to $297. One freaking word in the entire thing. That's how much people hate subscription. So you have to get them in the buying journey to lower that barrier.